KALAMAZOO, me, there's a sense of brotherhood that develops from grinding out a 17-game football season, and although they have yet to play an NFL snap, that bond is shared by a trio of Pittsburgh Steelers. Former Western Michigan standouts Chukwuma, Jarvian Franklin and Keon Adams will begin training camp in Pittsburgh next week, each with something to prove. Having those guys on my team, guys that I've built relationships with for the past 3 to 4 years, is exciting, it's heartfelt, it's heartwarming, said Adams, a 2017 7th-round draft pick of the Steelers, who lost his rookie season due to a shoulder injury. They came in to minicamp, and it wasn't difficult for them. They were able to adapt to the situation and the stage. I'm proud of them and ready to work with them in the future. A third-round pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, Okorafor will report to training camp with the rest of the Steelers rookies on July 24 as one of the NFL's youngest players at 20 years of age. But the 6'6", 320-pound offensive lineman isn't letting the thought of battling 10-year NFL veterans intimidate him. "That's how it's been in high school and college," he said. "I've always been the young one, so I feel like age doesn't really matter." The young lineman recognizes he'll have a chance to learn from a pair of established offensive tackles in 7-year veteran Marcus Gilbert and 2017 Pro Bowler Alejandro Villanueva. And regardless of how much Okorafor sees the field in 2018, his rookie goal is simple: help the team win. Both tackles have been playing for a really long time and at a high level, too, so I'm just going in there watching how they move, how they watch film, how they practice, and just try to learn from them, he said. "I just want to help the team win. If it's me playing one snap or if it's me playing every snap, it doesn't really matter as long as I can help the team win in some way." Okorafor's college roommate, Jarvian Franklin, will look to earn a roster spot as an undrafted free agent running back in a backfield that already features 3-time Pro Bowler Le'Veon Bell. After tallying 1,228 yards and 11 touchdowns as a senior to become the Broncos' career rushing leader, Franklin signed onto the Steelers' 90-man training camp roster in late April, and he'll remain with the team at least until September 1, when NFL teams slash their rosters to 53 players. One of the NFL's top playmakers at the position, Bell sits firmly atop the depth chart, but he's currently in a contract dispute, and if he doesn't sign the long-term deal he's looking for by 4 p.m. Monday, July 16, he'll receive the Steelers' franchise tag for a second consecutive season and will likely sit out the team's upcoming training camp. Should Bell miss training camp, players like Franklin, 2017 third-round pick James Conner, former Michigan runner Fitzgerald Toussaint, and recently resigned back Stephen Ridley will get the bulk of the running back reps. Like Franklin, former WMU defensive end Keon Adams is looking to carve out a role with the Steelers, after missing his entire rookie season. "I'm sure everybody knows I had an injury, tore my labrum in August camp, and it was difficult for me at first, but now that I'm back in the groove of things and cleared, I went through, organized team activities, veteran minicamp, things of that nature, and I got my feet back on the ground running," he said. "I feel good, I feel great going into camp, so I'm just excited for the season and ready to get back out there any way I can." As a senior on WMU's 2016 Cotton Bowl team, Adams led the Mid-American Conference with 18 tackles for loss and led the Broncos in sacks with 7.5. The stellar senior season convinced the Steelers to select Adams in the 7th round of the 2017 draft. It also made it more difficult to know he wouldn't have a chance to put together a strong follow-up season. It definitely makes you hungry because you get to that point where you've reached the high level you've worked to get to all your life, something that started as a little kid, he said. "Just to have that taken away from you and not be able to go out there and help my teammates, it just hurt me that I could be out there and play with them. I have to get out there, go to work and make up for the lost time." During his recovery, Adams finished his coursework at WMU and received a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. "That was a big thing," Adams said. "You work so hard and not so many people get to finish, and it's especially hard for athletes. I told my mom once I got out here that I was not only going to make it to the NFL, I was going to graduate. With the help of Western Michigan and my family, I was able to achieve that, and it's definitely a blessing to know I have something to fall back on after football. It was something that really touched my heart and made me emotional because no one in my family has graduated college outside of second or third cousins, he added. In my immediate family, I was the first to graduate, and having 4 younger siblings, that also helped me show them I made it and they can do it, too. Any person who came from my community or came from my circumstances, nothing can stop you from doing anything if you put your mind to it.